lightsaber and all this kind of stuff. Like, take us back to what that felt like when you first realized this was going to be a real thing for you.
It's, you know, 20 years since working on Phantom Menace. And you remember new things at conventions. I've been doing conventions, you know, appearing for the last 15 years. But I never once thought I'd be answering certain questions. And I remember my good friend on there, and he was laughing because, you know, you're going to be traveling the world, signing autographs, and you're going to be out there with Kenny, and doing that. Like, what are you talking about? I had no clue what he was talking about. And I just remember when I first went in for Darth Maul. Well, I didn't go in for Darth Maul. Nick, the stunt coordinator, asked me to come in. I just finished doing Mortal Kombat. I wasn't a stuntman, I wasn't an actor, but I wanted to get into films. I wanted to be like Jackie Chan. I wanted to get out there and take my top off like Van Damme and do box kicks, and do martial art movies. And so when I met with Nick, I didn't know what I was going to do. And then after about an hour, he started showing me pictures of Darth Maul. And then a few hours later, I was still there. And so I thought, this is a good first time meeting, you know. So I knew nothing was going to happen in stunt work because I wasn't a stunt guy, but he said, if anything, you know, whatever happens, I'll bring you on anyway. So when I did land the part, I was always thinking, at any moment now, they're going to tell me I don't have it. So for like 2 or 3 months, we're rehearsing every day. I just couldn't wait for my first day in front of camera. So I knew once I'm in camera, I mean, that's it. I'm actually doing it. I thought it was, I didn't believe it until it was happening. And the first scene we did was with Liam. And it was the Tatooine sparsely populated. But back then it was more like, Tatooine is sparsely populated. If the trace was correct, I'll find them quickly from Master, you know what I mean? They were a little higher, you know what I mean? And I remember looking to him and said, okay, George hasn't said anything, just keep on doing it. So it gave me confidence, you know? And I always felt, you know, this is not happening. You know,
I know, right? It's surreal.
Let's get to the fights, come on. Once we get to the fights, we're at the end of the schedule for shooting the movie. And that was the last thing we were doing for about 8 weeks. And so then I knew we were actually doing it. And then I had to wait 2 years for it to come out. And they were the longest 2 years ever.
Because you can't say a word, right?
I couldn't, I tried to get an agent. And then my wife's mum was saying, you should do modelling. I'm like, me a model? So I believed it, so I started applying to modelling agencies. And then I put myself down as 5'10", you know? I was like 5'8.5" at the time, I'm 5'9" now, right? And then, so I said, I'm in a new Star Wars movie, but I'm the new bad guy, but I can't tell you what it is because I'm not allowed to. And she goes, what, are you an Ewok? It was one of those, you know, 2 years I had to wait, and I couldn't get an agent, I couldn't do this, but I wanted to do Van Damme movies and go to Hong Kong and work with Jackie Chan. And then it was just an explosion when it came out.
So yeah, so how did it change once it was actually out there and people knew that was you?
First I made the front cover of The Sun, you know, it wasn't a good way.
Is there ever a good way to be on the front page of The Sun?
I was like, well, come on, I want to try, you know, I didn't give it a try. So it was like, it was just, everyone was trying to find out who this guy is playing Darth Maul. And you know, I gave my word, and of course my best friend and my peer to martial arts, and if I ever see him in the ring one day, I'll take him out. But he sold his story to The Sun and said who I was. And I was like, that's supposed to be my glory moment for millions of dollars. I never got to, So no, but it was great. I enjoyed it. It was the best. You know, I got to meet people who are only watching movies. You know, and I grew up with Star Wars. I thought I could be a Jedi one day at 8 years old after watching Empire, and that was why I got into martial arts as well, because of Empire Strikes Back and seeing Luke train with Master Yoda. And I said, I want to do gymnastics and I want to do Kung Fu.
It really is. It really is amazing how special and magical it is. I remember my time on the set. I was on the Yavin 4 base, and like the droid rolls by you, and you're like, this is ridiculous. Like, this can't be real. And I was standing around with these extras, the X-Wing pilot extras, and I was a chat. I said, like, are you guys like extra actors? Like a military bearing that they wanted in the pilots. And I said, well, so this must seem kind of silly to you. Like, you fly real planes, and this is like a mock. There's like full size, but it's obviously a fake X-Wing, and these buttons don't do anything. This must seem kind of silly to you. And one of the guys got kind of emotional. He said, no, you don't get it. The whole reason why I'm a pilot is because I wanted to fly an X-Wing when I was a kid. It's the whole reason I'm in the RAF. And now we got to do it. And that was like the real, like, the whole He had a whole career as a real pilot, so he could pretend to be a fake one for one day. I'm curious, did you know your fate? Was there anything when you finally saw the movie, you were like, did you know you were going to get chopped in half? Like, did you know everything about your character before you saw it?
When Tim was talking earlier, I was pitching for my head to be chopped in half. So we filmed this alternate scenes where originally I got crazy on the physical side, and the platforms we fought on, we all backflip off and jump off on. I suddenly just go, screw this, and jump up and spin the lightsaber and slice the platform. And the Jedi slide down, and then I slide back after them. Again, I was trying to get every Van Damme, Jackie Chan, you name it, in there, split kicks, and some of the kicks you see me doing, I would be going, woo, like this. We made that fight up in the spot. We turned up one day, and everyone's stressing out. There was a fight that we didn't rehearse for, and it was a fight where Qui-Gon backfists Darth Maul, and then I'd do that funny kick. That whole sequence, me going down on my knees and twisting, we just made it up and we had to do it and no one knew. It was only Nick and Andreas and myself. So it was fun. It was a lot of fun to do. And at the time, I was trying to use my horns. Because Liam was so much taller than me and I would always get weighed down and I'd have to adjust and stand up. And it was just habit. I was used to getting down lower in Kung Fu. And I said to George, can I use the horns?
I mean, it'd be a pretty good headbutt, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm Scottish, so I was like... See you, Jimmy!
The Glasgow Kiss?
The Glasgow Kiss, aye.
The Glasgow Kiss, that's right, very well done.
See, I think I'm catching up.
One last question for Ray, and then I have one quick one for Mads, and then we're going to take questions from the audience. So I don't know how they're doing this, but if you want to ask a question, there's presumably some kind of system for that. Ray, were you surprised to discover years later that your character didn't actually die?
That's what I was getting to with the long story. I was trying to get the chopped in half because I knew the character was being killed. I knew the character was going to be dubbed as well, and I knew that in the beginning. And so it was all about the physical side. It was an opportunity, and I kind of wish I was asked to be a Jedi, and not the bad guy. But I'm glad now. You know, it's been a great experience. Where you going? It's done with your.
It's fascinating. You go.
So
Carry on, Ray. That was great.
thank you. So Nick Gillard said, "No, Ray, if they chop your head off, then they can't bring you back. And you never know. Star Wars, if we do slice it in half, they can bring you back." So I said, well, they're not going to bring us back because we already knew what was happening in 2 and 3. So then that carrot was dangled there like, you could be brought back. You know? So I'm kind of glad that they cut the character in half instead of chopping the head.
I mean, it felt pretty definitive to me at the time, chopped in half.
It did to me because I knew...
In Star Wars, I guess, you know, anything's possible.
No, I knew that. Not for 1 minute did I think that character's coming back anymore. You'll see him in 2 and 3. Until I saw the character in the cartoons. I was like, oh great, Daddy's going to have to...
Going around on the spider legs?
Yeah, it was great.
And we finally did kill him in Rebels. Obi-Wan got to finish him off, which I thought was a nice way for it to go, yeah. So Mads, just finally to you, it's a very simple question. I just want to ask you, what's your favourite memory from your time working on Rogue One? Do you have a particular favourite moment or an anecdote or just something that felt special to you from your time working on the movie?
Well, I liked everything, and I think one of the days where, I mean, working with Felicity, we only had a few days together. It was just, I mean, the whole story is about them not meeting up since she was 5 years old. So when my family had the scenes with her, it was really beautiful, fantastic cast. She was a fantastic actress. But an even bigger moment was probably when I went for lunch one day. And we've done all this stuff in Iceland. We've kind of been isolated from the Star Wars universe, but that particular day I went to lunch and there was like there was a table that was maybe, I don't know, 60 yards long, full of stormtrooper helmets. Oh, come on, I'm in the Star Wars film, I'm going, and I took a photo, and somebody immediately, you know, went like that on my shoulder saying, "Can I have your phone?" But that's when I realized I was in a film. It was like, it was fantastic.
Yeah, for me it was on the beach. I was watching Felicity run across the beach, and she had something. It was my first day on the set. I didn't know what she had in her hand. She had this looked like a hard drive, and I realized, oh shit, those are the Death Star plans. And I got choked up. And I had to go over to the prop master and I said, you have to let me hold that just for 1 second. And it was like this greatest moment. So thank you, everyone. Can we get a round of applause for everyone? Thank you so much. run long, so fan questions we'll have to wait.
my fault, sorry.
It's yes. I wasn't going to be the one to say it.
What are you saying? No questions?
No, well, no, we do. So I'm told here we have one fan. I guess these guys get special dispensation. Fair enough. The Rebel Legion has a question they would like to ask. So should we? Do they come up on stage, or who's the Rebel Legion over this side? Oh, rock theme music.
Hello. Impressive. Most impressive.
Most impressive.
But you were not a Jedi.
Oh, let's wait.
Right.
So we've got Luke's, we've got Rey's, we've got Anakin's, we've got old man, green milk drinking Luke.
Great, guys.
We've got a clone trooper, we've got X-Wing pilots, we have another Galen Erso. Oh my goodness.
Hi.
What's up? What are you guys, what are you doing?
Hello everybody, I am Donald. I am the base commanding officer for the local Rebel Legion chapter, which is indoor base here in Northern California. Many of these excellent stars and behind the scenes and on the scenes has influenced us in so many ways. They make us want to dress up in these costumes and visit kids in pediatric hospitals and work with Make-A-Wish and do parades and do conventions like this, and we are very thankful to them all. Now, Daniel, Temuera, and Ray have already had the honor of being honorary members of the Rebel Legion, and today we would like to induct Mads.
Wow.
And
I wasn't sure whether I'm going to be executed or I'm on the right side today. Thank you.
And Gary.
Oh my goodness, seriously?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Fantastic.
thank you so much. This is unbelievable. Thank you.
We are so very thankful for what you do. We just wanted to show our appreciation for all that you've done for Star Wars.
Remember? Well, you wrote yourself into this, didn't you? Thank you so much, guys.
I tell you what, the Rebel Legion's come a long way since I was inducted. I got a certificate with my name on it, like I was just coming out of high school. It's been that long. I really feel old now. I've been looking at his block like, man, I could have that on my wall.
It's funny,
I certificate hidden.
I tipped Mads off earlier. I said, just so you know, Rebel Legion might be giving you an honor. He went, why not the 501st?
We don't talk about them here.
I said no, but I said,
That was the actor talk.
Mads might be in a position to be the only person to get both, because he is kind of bi-curious in the, you know.
That's true, yeah. That is very fashionable these days. But I'm very...
Yeah, no judgments. Thank you so much. What an honor. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You want us to round it? Should we?
Yeah, we just sit, I guess, and then we come around.